Now, the day I received the Holy Spirit, it was February 27th, February 27th, 2021. And the Lord told me, he said, first, I must make you into who I need for you to be in order for you to do what I need for you to do. He said, do not announce yourself as a prophet or a Messiah. He said, but you may announce yourself as my messenger and my witness. He said, if anyone chooses to call you a prophet, he said, that is for them to do. You do not call yourself a prophet. He said, but you may announce yourself as my witness and my messenger. I have no idea what any of this stuff means. I'm like, what does all this mean? So just so happened that day I went downstairs and I found the Bible. It's not coincidence, because the Lord told me, he said, anything that's about to happen is not coincidence. He said, everything you're about to go through is a test unto me and your faithfulness unto me. And it was just amazing. And this went on, and I'm thinking, everybody I've talked to, they said that, one miracle happened. Well, mine hasn't stopped. In fact, about 7 days after about 5 days after I got my Holy Spirit, after I received the Holy Spirit, my son came over. And he was sitting there, and we started talking. And all of a sudden, everything he wanted to know, I knew what he wanted to know. The Lord showed me everything he wanted to know. And I told him, I said, you want to know, because he's 27. I said, you want to know when will you be married? And the Lord told me everything about when he would get married, everything. And he was like, all of a sudden, both of us started tingling right here. And the Lord said, ask him if he feel it. And I said, do you feel that tingling right there? He said, yeah, I do. And he just kept staring at me. And the Lord said, now y'all speak without using words. And I told him, I said, the Lord told me to tell you to speak to me without using words. Just speak to me with your mind. And he did. He stopped talking and he just looked at me. And he spoke with his mind. And the last word he said, the Lord said, now you say, I love you too. At the last thing, because I heard him. He said, now you say with your mouth exactly what he just said. And at the end, he said, I love you, Dad, but he still used his mind. And I said, I love you too. He said, you heard me? I said, son, I heard everything you said. I said, the Lord let me hear every word you just said. Not just part of it, every part. The things that the Lord has shown me and told me are unbelievable. He said, judgment is upon us. And it's time for the house of Abraham to